Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told how to voice the radio. So today it's time to have a chat about Stellar Crown, because I think I can tell you all of the secret rares that are going to be in that set. Plus A-Specs, because while we're here, we might as well have a quick chat about A-Specs as well. Sound like a plan? Excellent. So starting off then, we know that in the set, we are getting 13 illustration rare Pokemon. And I am 99% sure here that I can tell you what these illustration rare Pokemon are. Can't confirm or any of that, but I'm 99% sure at this stage that I can. Now we know at this stage, starting off, the Stellar Crown is based on one Japanese set. There's no mini set to go along with it, as there often is. It is literally just Stellar Crown and some extra stuff. There is no second Japanese set which is being popped in here. A lot of the time, the previous A set from Japan would also be in our set, but we know that the previous A set from Japan at this stage is, of course, Night Wanderer, which we are getting as Shrouded Fable, as in as an actual own set on its own. So it is literally just Stellar Crown is essentially our version of Stellar Miracle. Cool. So in terms of illustration rares, there are 12 in Stellar Crown. Close, but not there yet. We are expecting 13. Okay. Well, the good news is we know that one of the illustration rares from Stellar Miracle is not being put into Stellar Crown as a normal set, because we know that the Noctowl, and as a side note, Noctowl is busted. Noctowl is so gosh darn good. We know for a fact that it's coming as our Elite Trainer Box promo. That has been confirmed. Okay, so that leaves us with 11. Awesome. We're too short. At least we were too short until this Squirtle went and got shown off. And the second this Squirtle went and got shown off, that was the answer we needed. Because you see, over in Japan, a little while back at this stage, there was a deck set which had a Venusaur EX, Charizard EX, and Blastoise EX. But more importantly for our purposes today, it had 3 new illustration rares. And those illustration rares featured Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. And we actually got Charmander ages ago at this stage. Because way back in Obsidian Flames, it was our Elite Trainer Box promo. We actually got it before Japan. It's frankly weird that we had to wait so long to get the other two. But again, the Bulbasaur is not actually confirmed at this stage, alright? The Bulbasaur remains unconfirmed for the moment, but the Squirtle is confirmed. And frankly, there's no other illustration rare we're waiting for. So I don't see where it would possibly come from. So although the Bulbasaur isn't technically confirmed, as far as I'm concerned it is, and then that gives us our list. We've got ourselves the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle, which is lovely, and then we've got the 11 that came around in Stellar Miracle, and that makes 13 overall. And just popping in with a note from the future here, between making this video and uploading it, as I showed you in a video a day or two ago, the Bulbasaur was officially revealed. So now, I told you the Bulbasaur was coming just like a second ago. I told you that as far as I was concerned, it was official. Well, now it is actually official. It has been revealed. It's been put out over on the Twitter. So when I made the video, I was absolutely convinced we were getting the Bulbasaur. Now, they've literally gone and revealed it. Okay, now you know this, we can get back to the video as I first recorded it. Which were the 11 from Stellar Miracle? Let's have a quick chat. So we've got the Hayaganosuke Ledian here, which, that's my favourite. This is my favourite one in the set, bar none, no exceptions. I love this Ledian. It's largely the Hayaganosuke artwork, I'm going to be honest with you, but that doesn't mean that I don't love it. It's got a really nice ability that when you evolve into it, you get to gust a Pokemon with 90 HP or less remaining. That's pretty nice, but make no mistake about it, It is just the artwork here that's making me happy. We've then got ourselves a Lileep, which is cool. It's not terribly playable, but it's kind of awesome. We've got ourselves a Turtonator. Gotta love that Turtonator sitting, contemplating life in the rain. Seems a little bit weird, but never mind. We've got ourselves a Raboot, which honestly seems like a little bit of a waste. Because, well, presumably what's going to happen is people are just going to rare candy into Cinderace and it's going to be a waste. But never mind, it's pretty. We've got Crabominable with phenomenal Mitsuhiro Arita artwork. And yeah, that's all I need here, honestly. The Crabominable is absolutely stunning. I am a huge, huge fan. So get ready for Crabominable. Also kind of a playable card. It's 5 energy, 250, reduced by 1 for each Kofu in your discard pile. Not terrible. We've got the Joltik that is legit brilliant. For a single colorless energy, you get to search your deck for 2 grass and 2 lightning energy and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Very expensive, but phenomenal card. By the way, there are a few of these where we do have the English prints of them. Obviously, I'll show you them if we have them. Most of them, it's going to be the Japanese prints for obvious reasons. We've then got the Zeraora, another phenomenal card, phenomenal artwork. But for 2 energy, you do 20 damage, plus 20 more for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, which is clearly absolutely brilliant. We've got the Milcery here, which, I mean, take it or leave it, honestly. It's not making me terribly happy. I'm sorry. We've got the Meditite, just kind of sitting, chilling in a tree. Again, I'm not a gigantic fan of this. Please don't hate me here. But it's fine, maybe. I don't know. Some people might like it. Yeah. We've got ourselves the Gulpin. Gulpin down the entire cake. Yeah, that's right. I'm proud of myself. You can't stop me. We've got the Archaladon. Kind of sitting, chilling, walking through the festival, having a wonderful time. And there's your illustration rares. I feel extremely confident that they are going to be the 13 illustration rares that we get in our set. Because firstly, it works perfectly, and secondly, there's none I'm missing here. So there we go. 6 special illustration rare Pokemon and supporter cards. This is another one where I feel pretty gosh darn confident, honestly. I feel very good that we've got the list. Because there are 6 of them in Stellar Miracle, and I don't see where the other ones would realistically come from. So in terms of special illustration rares, we've got 2 supporter cards, and they are featuring Lacey and Briar. And they're phenomenal. They are stunning cards. Lacey is the best among them, and for what it's worth, Lacey is actually the most expensive card in the set over in Japan right now. It's the big card in the set, but it's just beautiful artwork with Crispin, and they're all having a bit of a party, and it's very, very lovely. So that one is going to be in there, as is Briar. Briar, remember, is the really good card, made my top 10 list of the set, which lets you take an extra prize with a Terra Pokemon, as long as you play it when your opponent has exactly 2 prizes remaining, which is nuts. As for the Pokemon, we've got Terrapagos, who is the poster child of the set. That one's pretty obvious, and it's got the whole Stellar Terra thing going on. We've got Dashbun, which we have seen in English as well, and I'm going to tell you what I always tell you here. Is it one of the sweets, or is it enjoying the sweets? That makes a big difference with this artwork. We've got Galvantula EX, which is another one, which is a Stellar Terra Pokemon. It's fine as far as it goes, but I don't know. Something about these Stellar ones aren't making me perfectly happy. I'm not entirely sure what it is. As always, argue with me in the comments if you disagree. And then we've got ourselves the Hydrapple, which has got phenomenal T0 artwork and makes me very, very happy indeed. This one is stunning. I like the special illustration rares from this set. This is awesome. And look, we're not actually given, in the press release, we're not given a number about the full arts. We're not told the number of full arts that are going to be in the set. But since we're here and I like you guys, I'm going to very quickly run through the full arts you should be expecting in the set. Ready? So in terms of Pokemon, you should get full art Hydrapple, full art Cinderace, Full Art Lapras, Full Art Galvantula. Notice how the Stellar Terra Pokemon have rainbow borders. It's awesome. Full Art Dashburn, Full Art Metacham, Full Art Orthworm that I really want, and Full Art Terrapagos. And then in terms of supporter cards, we should be expecting Full Art Crispin, Full Art Lacey, Full Art Kofu, and Full Art Briar. We're not actually given a number of these ones, but there's going to be 12 of them, 8 Pokemon, and 4 supporters. Can't guarantee because that's not been officially confirmed like a bunch of the others have, but come on, ladies and gentlemen, you know it's happening as much as I know it's happening. Don't pretend you don't. Now, the gold cards we are given a number of. We're told there are going to be 3 gold cards, or specifically 3 hyper rare gold etched cards, and these are nice and simply the Terrapagos EX, the Area Zero Underdepths. That is a phenomenal stadium, by the way. I put it number 1 on my list of top 10 cards from the set, and I stand by it. And a reprint of Bravery Charm, which we've had since Paldea Evolved, but now we're getting a reprint of it. That Area Zero Underdepths, keep an eye on this one, because it is a redonkulous card, which is seeing a huge amount of play in a bunch of different decks. And I do think it is very fair to assume that the gold version of it could end up getting a little bit silly in terms of price. Could be wrong here. Absolutely could be wrong. But I'm putting my stake in the ground on this one. Watch this. Now, I did promise you all of the A-Specs as well, and I like to pride myself on being a truthful dude, so let's run through the 3 A-Specs nice and quickly. The bad one, is Deluxe Bomb. I am not seeing this popping up in deck lists over in Japan. If it's attached to your active Pokemon and it takes damage from an opponent's attack, you place 12 damage counters and discard this card. I am not seeing this pop up in deck lists. I don't think it's good. The one that is popping up in deck lists is Majestic Tree. This is a stadium card. Now, you can only use it on a Pokemon that's able to evolve, i.e. has been down for a turn, but you search your deck for the stage 1 that evolves from it, and then if you want, you also then search your deck for the stage 2 as well. Doesn't let you cheat evolution, but it does let you get more consistency with getting especially stage 2s out, and it is popping up in some decks. And then the best one among them is Sparkling Crystal. Sparkling Crystal is nuts. It is an A-Spec card that reduces the cost of a Terra Pokemon's attacks by 1 of any type. So it just removes the cost by 1, but also it could be any type of cost, and it's great. And it's seeing a bunch of play in a bunch of decks. There is a pretty clear ranking right now. Sparkling Crystal number 1, Majestic Tree number 2, and I'm sorry to say it, but Giant Bomb really following up the rear. So there we go. There's all of your secret rares and all of your A-Specs that are coming around in the set. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me which of these you're excited about. Tell me which you're going to be picking up. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel, like the lovely Jelena Renji, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.